You can begin.
Okay, so the native artist that I'm working on, his name is Tony Abeta. He is from Gallup, New Mexico. He wasn't really born on the reservation. He was mostly just born up in this in Gallup. At its time it was urban, and that's one of his. You'll see that in most of his interviews. So I thought it'd be cool to see what it looks like in the 1960s. So this is a Denny's shop during that time. And I found one of his arts. This is called Pueblo Home, and I thought it was really interesting because that's probably what was inspired by it. Alright, so his family, this is his father, Narciso Vega. What I found out about his family is that it's like they're all native artists as he grew up, so they're pretty famous. And this is one of the art that I found that his father did. And this art depicts his daughter's wedding, so I find that really fascinating, and the type of styles that he used. He was really interested in watercolor and colors in general. And these two are his older siblings, or I think it was his younger siblings, I don't remember, but these are some of the potteries and works that they did. I found it really fascinating, especially this one. It's called Navajo Sisters, A Secret, and it's basically, you can see that she's like whispering to each other. I find that really cool. And I found this really cool too. I wish I knew what brought this up. I'll leave out the picture. But I think both of them were like both into like the feminist movement, and that's why they did a lot of stuff with that. And according to Chad Slott, writer from the Mark Medicine Man Gallery, alcoholism took like his family's lives. But the photos, and I couldn't find any photos of his mother, which I found really weird. I found photos of his other family though. But this is an oil painting painted by Tony Abeta. It's Black Mesa. And this is one of his drawings. I thought I just put it in here too, because it was really blank, and I just wanted to put it in there. And he did a lot of educations in fine art. He traveled majority of his life. He was like at a young age, he was really interested in art, and this is one of the paintings that he did. And it's called Songs Emerging from Darkness, a charcoal and ink wash on Hironi paper. And I feel that's kind of like a Japanese style, but it's basically something that he learned in one of these schools that he went to. And here are some of the landscape paintings that he did. They're really beautiful, and I love the names. This one's called Village of the Black Cross. Is based in like a cemetery, but you can see a lot of in Mexico like architecture and Pueblo homes that he draws. So you really like a lot of this education that he does in his arts. Like you can see it, like he learns from it, the shadows. And especially here in the mountains, like I'm from New Mexico, so I find it really beautiful, because it really just, for me, it calls home, so. And he's like a Navajo contemporary artist. He doesn't just work with just charcoal, or he like works with everything. And these are like a lot of the deities that come in my culture, because I'm also Navajo, so that's why I was interested in him as an artist. But like it's so colorful, and like he's really like, really imaginative and really creative in a way. Because I don't know if you've seen this, but these are like fishes. Like, these are fishes down here, and these are them. And it's like a mirror of birds, and it's like creation pretty much. And this one's called Katina Dancer. This one's untitled, but this is Spring Centennial. Like I found it really cool, the names of these. And this is an abstract figure. And this is like 1990s and 2000s, or early 2000s. And he also did jewelry. And I found a lot of pictures of jewelry, but I think my favorite ones, because they're so colorful, and like, I like bracelets a lot, so that's why I decided to do bracelets. But he does like all other types of ones. He did belts, and he did like one of those, I forgot what they're called, but they're like necklaces ones, but it's really cool. And I found it really funny, because on one of the interviews that he did on YouTube, he said he considered them like a little drugs, because he'd be going around like little like places that sell jewelry, like, hey, I want this turquoise ones, and how much is it? And he'll go back with trucks just to collect these jewelry and art and stuff. But he found it really fun, and it's one of his favorite things. I don't think he does jewelry anymore, but here are some of the abstract paintings that he did. These are like flower bombs. And this one, like, this is another one, it's different. This one's called Seeds Dispersing, it's like plants and stuff. And here are all my sites.
Awesome.
Yeah. I wish I found a video.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a little video?
There's one on YouTube, but I don't remember
Oh.
which one it is,
Okay.
unfortunately, but it's like a short video.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Still
Yeah,
alive.